afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another hashtag stream a weekday. Starting off the week on Monday, November 7th, 2016. Welcome, one and all and one, to the Otlichno server. Today we're on with Vigo Man and Mud Bucket. I think they're both AFK, being really unresponsive in the chat. I am outside my base right now, outside the portal, because... oh, and I wish there were people on to record this last night. I got pranked. I got live pranked before my very eyes. I know I had to leave before the pranking could continue because I had things to do, but I was live pranked. I was on with Russ and Star, and Mud Bucket was there as well. He's here now in the flesh. I don't know. He might be streaming right now. I don't know if he is or not. He may be trying to steal his thunder. I don't know. Mud Bucket and Pokey and have I said Star already? And mine was there, and we were trying for like an hour. I think Russ got this part. We were trying for like an hour to catch this ocelot, and Star ended up catching it, and I ended up murdering Star because it was supposed to be mine. But anyway, in the end, it ended up resulting in my base being pranked, and I'm going to show you now what this prank was, because I'm still doing this in the format of a Let's Play, even though it's live stream. I don't know what more damage has been done to my base since I left, but this is the gist of it. This is the gist. It's very natural now. So many trees. There's so many trees. Oh, it's horrible. It's huge. I spent so much time trying to clear cut this. Oh god. So yeah, there are chickens everywhere because Pokey has too many chickens. I'm getting encoding errors. That's great. Overloaded. I don't know why it's overloaded. Maybe it's because I was running the game in the thing. I may restart my game if it keeps up. But yeah. So there's cake and trees everywhere now, thanks to our lovely friends. I don't quite know how to get rid of all the trees. The cake's quite easy. I can eat it. I put up a new sign, which is more probably appropriate, which is Chris's bait of salsa and hatred, not solicitors. Oh god. Oh, there's cocoa beans everywhere. Yeah, so we made some friends. I also died. That was off screen. I was trying to, before I realized we hit a portal, I was trying to go to the biome that has a lot of water in it. Or not a lot of water, the ocean, dumbass. No, I was trying to go to the ocean, the biome with the ice spikes. I'll explain that in a minute. And I fell in lava and died and lost all my gear, so I had to redo all my gear. I made Fortunate Son too. I lost XB's pick. I'm sorry, XB. The only thing that's got saved is Mr. Stabby, because the pigman had it. Because I died, I interpoled back onto land, but I died because I was on fire. And I was far enough away where it took me more than 5 minutes to get back and all my stuff despawned. So that was great. That was great. So I lost all my stuff. I got a lot of fish because we were trying to catch Bill Cosby, which is the name of the cat. And also there's now a accidental hole down in my beacon room, which is nice and pristine. So we're going to clean all this up. I could actually probably do all this with water. I've got some stuff I need to show you. I was pretty busy over the weekend. I didn't stream because Friday night I went to a hockey game. And at one point, I had to run a quarter mile back to the car because a member of my party had left a pocket knife in their pocket, and they would not allow entry to the stadium. So, like the nice guy I am, who's reasonably in shape, or so I thought. As a member of my party, I said that like we were going on a dungeon raid, and wow. No, I was gonna be a nice guy. I was gonna run it back, and I ran back, and for whatever reason, that made me realize how ungodly out of shape I am. And it did a number on me. I've always kind of had, not asthma, just breathing problems in general. I have a hard time breathing. No, it's just, you know, being bad at breathing, and kind of left me with a little bit of raspiness. And I was yelling at the hockey game, so my voice got kind of messed up. Sunday night it was alright. I was gonna stream. I got on at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and I was like, well, I'm gonna hop on for a minute, and then I got some schoolwork to do, and that resulted in me staying on till 9:30 at night, doing a various assortment of things with these people, which I'm now regretting joining the server. No. But yeah, it ended up ending in quite a wild night, as you can tell. Oh yeah, Bill Cosby. The name of the cat was Bill Cosby. And at one point we had him captured in here. And, not naming any names, but Russ let him go. Oh, damn it, that's back there. I'm not gonna be able to get to that. I need to dump all this stuff off in the chest. Today we're gonna build a storage room after I clean up this god-awful prank. Quote-unquote prank. It's more of just a bunch of crap that's scrambled around my base. It's all my stuff, too! This thing that makes this all even worse is the fact they use my own stuff. These stupid chickens. I don't know, for the life of me, where Poke got all these chickens. She had so many eggs. She had like 5 stacks of eggs, and she just kept putting them in the base. So there are chickens everywhere. Somehow prank them all back eventually, in due time. Not today, because we've got stuff to do, and I still haven't quite figured out the format that I'm going to use for pranking. So, well, we'll get around to that. But anyway, yeah, so that's been an eventful weekend for me. I got, hockey game was fun. Went to the farm team, a farm team from South Carolina. Always very fun. Up in Greenville, the Greenville area. It is a lovely time. I'd highly recommend going to farm team sporting events. They're always a hoot. Do people still use that phrase? A hoot? They're always fun. They're always fun to go to. I'm a big fan. It was their opening night. So I went, and I enjoyed myself quite thoroughly, and I got a giant horn. I bought a giant horn. And I've been fooling around with that. Yeah, it's really loud. It's the extent of my story. I'm just trying to drag it out while I clean up this stupid prank. Oh, it's been a nightmare. These people. I just clear cut this area too. I gotta get rid of all those trees inside the base. Damn, did they put trees on top of that one? Or, yeah, hold on. Let me go on and get rid of the ones inside the base first. Actually, I should probably go up top. So yeah, I think you're gonna have to check out the other channels like Russ and Thor. I'm gonna take another drink of water. Being healthy today, I have a glass of water with me instead of a tea that I usually drink. Which I guess tea isn't that unhealthy. But usually I drink a big thing of tea. Oh no. Well, yeah. Go ahead, blow up top of the tree, will you? Thank you. Thank you much. Congratulations, you done it. Oh, thank you. Man, these creepers being so helpful. Look at this. Didn't even have to cut that down. I don't even need all this wood. Man, there's more wood than I'm gonna know what to do with when I'm done with this. That wasn't supposed to blow up, because I kind of like the way those look, but oh well. Anyhow, yeah, that was my weekend. I can do something for this episode, stream. I'm so used to doing server Let's Plays in actual Let's Play format. I'm gonna do something I used to do a very long time ago on my channel, which is every time I see a movie, which is fairly rare because I don't like. It's not I don't like movies. I just don't watch a lot of movies. At least I didn't used to. This axe has silk touch, by the way. That's why I keep getting random item droppages like leaves. Anyway, I used to watch movies, shocker, and I used to talk about them. I guess it's not like a segment. It's just a thing people do. But yeah, I used to watch movies and I would talk about them, and I watched a movie this weekend, which is fun. Something I don't often do because of the fact that I've never been a movie person. I'm very picky about the movies I watch. I've been on kind of a movie binge lately. Probably because I've been doing a lot of stuff regarding film in college, and I've been trying to kind of study up, I guess. Kind of just get ideas of inspiration. Inspiration is a word that is very, very useful. But yeah, so I watched a movie, and it's a movie I had shown interest in. And this movie is titled The Nice Guys. It's a movie with Russell Crowe and another actor whose name I'm forgetting, and the one guy from White Collar. I am not good with actors' names. I never have been. I never will be. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. But I saw this movie. I witnessed it in my own home. I bought it for $3.99 on the Google Play Store, which I do quite frequently. A good idea if you're cheap like I am and you want a way to watch movies. Get Google Opinion Rewards on your phone. It is wonderful. It's a little thing, like once or twice a day, you'll get a little survey, and you'll answer some questions. It's simple questions. It's not like, what is the meaning of life? It's like, you went to Lowe's last Tuesday. How was it? And they'll give you 30, 40 cents a pop. And you save that money up. Over the past year, I've probably gotten about 50 bucks out of it. And you can buy stuff on the Google Play Store, which is really, really neat if you're cheap like I am, because I use it to buy movies. And because a lot of movies, I've noticed, are not for free in a way that is conductive to my viewing, and not going to jail, privy to piracy. Not wild about piracy. Not wild about it. I'm not gonna say you're a bad person for doing it. I just personally have never cared too much for it. That being said, I like watching movies for free, or for very cheap. So, I've been doing Google Opinion Rewards. So I watched Deadpool. You can rent the movies. Google Play Store is very nice. The way you can rent movies from them, you get a month to watch it. And 48 hours after you watch it, the movie disappears from your inventory, your Play Store didgeridoo. And that is very neat. Russ has a lot of dirt blocks up here because I kept killing him, or knocking him off, and he kept coming back. The jerk. But, yeah, that's a very convenient way to watch movies because you get about enough. You can, about a week, if you go to a fair amount of places like I do. Because it tracks, and some people might be creeped out by that, but it does, like most Google services do, it uses your GPS to access the locations that you're at, which I find kind of convenient. Some people find it too stalkery. I find it kind of convenient because it's neat to be able to roll up to places and it'd be like, here's some information on this place you're at. And also the thing, I mean, the Google Opinion Rewards aren't just about where you were, places you visited. A lot of them are. I've gotten a lot of political ones. I know 538, that's how 538 gathers a lot of their data. And I always do answer the political ones. That's a whole other conversation for later in this stream, however, because tomorrow is election day and I want to talk a little bit about that. Even though it's probably going to come back to bite me in the ass. That being said, did I put all these blocks here? These wooden blocks of woodenness? I don't recall doing such things as these, but apparently I did. Okay. There's a cake there. Okay, that's gone now. Let's go back up here and cut down this tree. Anyhow. Man, look at all these saplings and all these little chickens. Thank you, Poke, for all the chickens. I appreciate it. You're a wonderful person. Anyhow. Yeah, so I watched The Good Guys. Good Guys? I think it's The Nice Guys, not The Good Guys. The Nice Guys. It is The Nice Guys. It's a movie. Not recommended for younger audiences. There are, for lack of a better term, there's a lot of nudity. I was gonna say a lot of boobies, but that's very immature. There's a lot of nudity in the movie. And when I say nudity, it's not like subtle, it's like boobs in your face. Boobs in your face level nudity. That's how it's officially scored under the Movie Appreciation Review Board, or whatever the MPAA stands for. That's the people who rate movies, right? For viewing discretion? I think it is, the MPAA. Anyway, yeah, so there's boobs straight up in your face. And literally, well, I don't want to give too much away about the plot, because it's one of those, I saw one trailer for it on the movies subreddit a few months ago, and I kind of wanted to watch a movie, so I just kind of started watching. That's what I do a lot of times if I want to watch a movie. Is I'll go and I will actually real quick let me mute my phone while I'm thinking about it. But anyway, I'll go through r/movies and I'll sort the trailers by top of all time, and I'll just start watching trailers and I'll find one that I really like and I'll watch that movie. And that's what I did a few months ago. I saw that movie and I watched it again. I watched the trailer again. That looks like a good movie. I'm struggling. Ryan Gosling is the guy who plays the other character. I just remembered. It's Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. And that one dude from White Collar, the main character, whose name I'm forgetting. Very, very, very good pair. Very good pair. The movie is very entertaining. I for one enjoyed the movie very thoroughly. I thought it was a very good movie, but I don't want to give too much away about the movie because it's one of those. It's one of those that's better to go on without really knowing the plot of the movie because it's a mystery movie. First of all, that's well, a little bit of the plot I'll give away to you. It's a mystery. And it's very mysterious in a very good way. Okay, is that it? I think that's it for the trees that are outside. I'm gonna leave the cakes for now because I kind of I can pick them up, can't I? No, you can't. I thought you could with Silk Touch. Okay, today I learned what's this stuff. Oh, this was Star was making fish. Star had a lot of fish on him, or we were trying to make fish. I really don't need these. I need to expand my storage room. I think I got rid of all the trees. For now. Is this all gonna remain here as a fact of life? Okay, I think everything is good. Hello, chickens. How are you? Anywho, yeah, so that was an enjoyable movie. It was one of those, I went into it, I had a very high review, so I had a feeling I would enjoy it. I have fairly low standards for movies, that being said. That is a fact of life I'm aware of. I will enjoy the worst movie. I'm the guy who actually enjoyed the original, or the prequels. I mean, I didn't hate them. When I say enjoyed, I say that in a very broad way. I didn't hate them in the way that some people do. I don't think they were as good as the originals, and I think The Force Awakens was way better than the prequels, but still. Cinematically, they were enjoyable. Even though George Lucas did some very questionable things in the name of cinematography. Hi. This is falling down. Oh, yeah! I need to tell you guys about this thing. Take another drink because my throat's still messed up. I need to repair my bow as well. Anyway, so I made this thing today, or earlier today. Or not earlier today, this weekend. This is for Kit. Kit, if you're watching this, you'd go do your magical quest journey thing. So in case you're wondering what that is. That's for Kit. Me and Russ prank Kit. You're gonna leave him on a little wild goose chase around the map for funsies. So if you're watching Kit, forget that, because you're not supposed to find that. Anyway, you come down here, basically what this is, this neat little thing, and mine told me there's a much more efficient way to do this. Which I believe him, but I don't want to do it because I'm anal. I also don't remember how to do redstone. But I've got this neat little redstone pulser down here. It pulses this. And you can throw stuff in here. Like that. And that. And it will send them. Wait for it. You probably already guessed this by the fact that I've already showed you what it does. And I really don't need to go up here because this is a really, really, really long way to go. That being said, I do want to show you how the machine works in action. It's also not very safe right there. But you come over here, you open that up, it transfers everything to these chests. I don't have it wired into the rest of the chests. I may do that in the future. I think I may shoot that over and have that drop down there and wire it in. Or I may just move the stuff out of the chests. I don't know. But either way, I have this fancy little item elevator that sends stuff, mostly miscellaneous junk. Excuse me. You can stop making your noise now. But it just sends miscellaneous junk from my strip mine down here up to the surface. And I do have a strip mine now, in case you were wondering what this is. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tunnels dug out so far. They go about 150 blocks out, give or take. Not really. And they end, and I'm gonna expand this eventually, and it's just gonna be, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. So yeah, that's my strip mine. There's nothing particularly fantastic about it, but it's neat. It is rather neat, I will admit. I do quite like it. I do quite enjoy it. We do actually need to, here in a minute. I'm not really waiting on anything. Actually, what I need to do real quick, right now, is, well, okay, these guys, that guy's full-grown chicken. Bill Cosby too. I need to fix this because this happened. Do I have any ender pearls by chance? Poke gave me a bunch, but I don't. I need to get some more ender pearls, but I'll do that later. I need to fix this stupid shrine to Bill Cosby, because Bill Cosby, what a wonderful person. What's backwards Canadian date naming system that they use? I don't understand that. Canadians are weird. Okay, we'll leave you there. These aren't supposed to exist like this. And we will actually, I'll just cover that up with a dirt block. That way I'll have a kind of maintenance access shaft down to there. Would be kind of convenient. If Bill Cosby is not. Oh, Bill Cosby's trying to drown himself. I never said they were particular. Oh, is he dying? Oh, damn it, Bill Cosby. Well, I just found a new way to make chicken murderer. I accidentally killed Bill Cosby. Okay. Whoops. So, as you can tell, base has returned to somewhat normalcy. Oh god, do I have any spare room? Is there any room left over in any of these chests for anything? I need to make another chest. Star brought me a bunch of chicken because I was running low on food. He's such a darling. He really is. I guess we could make more chests, which I kind of need to do to dump all this junk off in. We're gonna make the storage room. I am going to run away before we do such things, however. because let's dump all this stuff off. Fishing, is that my good fishing rod? What do I do with my good fishing rod? I might have given that to someone actually on accident. Well, I don't know, is that it? Yeah, that's the one that XP gave me, okay. I didn't want to give that one away. This is a good bow. I need to put mending on my bow, is what I really need to do with my life. I put mending on Fortunate Son, which I should actually switch out. Let's run by spawn real quick. I bought a house in Grome, and we actually need to bring the rest of my payment to them, wherever that may be. It was a stack. Was it a stack and a half or 2 stacks of quartz I owed them? I think it was 2 stacks. So I bought a house in Grome. That was another thing that I didn't stream or record. There's a lovely town called Grome, and I bought a house in it. And in the buying of this house, I thought I had more signs. Evidently not. I put a lot of signs down. In the buying of this house, I bought it for a stack of packed ice and 2 stacks of quartz. I think it was 2 stacks of quartz. I'm pretty sure it was. So we gotta get some more quartz, and we gotta bring this stuff over to Grome real quick, so the boys over there don't get butthurt. It's up to 44. Okay, we'll take care of that. We'll go get some more quartz. We'll go by Grome, because I do want to show you guys my house. I also gotta run by spawn, because I want to get some more ender pearls. And at some point, we are going to make this nether railway great again. Because there were like 5 people that had to come out to my house yesterday night, and it was hilarious. All the people describing going across this as a traumatic experience, which is quite entertaining. And I'm surprised nobody stole my quartz. I've been eyeing this quartz for a while. I just haven't had the time to come over here. The time or the reason really to come over here and knock it down. So I'm gonna do that now while I'm thinking about it, because we actually need to take this quartz over to Grome. And I may need to do a little piddling in the nether to get some more, depending on how things go here. Anyway, I kind of missed out the opportunity, but I hope everybody is having a good Monday, a lovely start to their week. I had 1 class today. I had 2 classes today. I forgot to go to the other one, just now realizing that. Shit. Let me explain the situation with my 2nd class. So, crap, I just remembered that. I'm glad I have absences to burn. Oh, man, I missed this stuff. I have 2 classes. I have a data forensics class and a computer repair class. The computer repair class was to be split into 2 parts. It was to be, 1 part was this stupid online thing where you had to answer questions about how to fix computers for like 8 weeks. And the rest of the class, you're supposed to go down to my college's IT desk and work down there. Well, a few weeks ago, my poor teacher, professor, who's a wonderful person by the way, she fell ill, and she had, I forget exactly what, she had some kind of problem with her colon that could have led to cancer, which is terrible. So she had to have surgery, and ever since then she's been out. So that part has been canceled. So ever since then we've been meeting on a virtual classroom, which I forget to do a lot. Especially today, because like I got home, man, I need to stick a sticky note on my desk that says "Come to class, you idiot." Because I get home, my brain goes out the door. Because I got home, I made some lunch. Frickin', what was I gonna say? Oh, I got home, made some lunch, went out and shot some photos. For fun, I like to go out and do some yard photography to sharpen my skills as a photographer, because it is what I do as a part-time job. And then I started streaming, and it just dawned on me now that at 10 o'clock I was supposed to hop on that little virtual classroom and say, "I am currently here," which I neglected to do, unfortunately. And I believe I am at 4 absences right now. This puts me at 5. And I can only miss 6 classes. I'm gonna have to write a little sticky note that says "Go to class," because I usually forget to do it. And I don't do it on purpose. I don't do it intentionally. I actually like the class, but I forget to go. So that's my story. I don't remember where I was leading with that, but yeah, I completely forgot to go to class today. To one of my classes. Which is great. We're not doing anything. So the second half was supposed to be that computer repair part, but we're not doing anything now. We're just literally signing in, saying we're here, and then going. I don't know why that's not just a thing on the college website where you can hit a button. Yeah, that's my start to the week. Probably failing out of college now. But all that aside, tomorrow's election day. That's fun. Politics are scary, right? We live in a scary society where the only two people we had to vote for are Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. I know who I'm voting for, reluctantly, who I'm voting for, of the two very unpopular candidates. I'm not going to say who, because I think either way it's very controversial. I imagine if you know enough about me, you probably can figure it out through just knowing who I am as a person and the type of ideals I support. But I'm not going to tell you who to vote for and who not to vote for. I will not judge my viewers one way or another. Do strongly disagree with one candidate. I mostly disagree with the character of another. Which honestly, statements like that can be left very open-ended. Can be very, very broad. Which says something about our candidates, where they can be easily exchanged for... Well, really, I don't care for the character of either of them. Of Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. I don't mean to turn this into a political discussion. Because God knows there's been enough political discussions around the world over the past year and a half that the political campaigns have been going on. Take a drink of water real quick. But I don't particularly, like I said, I don't particularly agree with one or the other. I agree, politically, I lean, in my opinion, moderate left. Because I agree with things, honestly I agree with both things on both sides. Tend to lean a little bit left, but that's okay. What in the world? The bastards, they left more trees. They seriously cannot get away. All they do is trees everywhere, even in the nether. I can't get away from it. The jerks. Anyway, I'm one of those people, one of those crazy people that says, if you don't vote, I don't know what that's there. If you don't vote, you can't complain. That's kind of mostly, honestly, my opinion on voting. You don't have to do it, but you are 100% free to. You're 100% free to vote or not vote. Is it Christmas time already? I guess. Or did we get Canada? Otlichno message board. Lumber Ranch coming soon. Oh, Canada. Otlichno's lit. Discord hangout every Friday night. Welcome Americans who want to leave USA after Election Day on Tuesday. Very fitting topic. Team sorry. Oh, I thought they should give you a makeover. Yeah, so apparently we got Canada, which could be worse. Anyway, political discussion, which I probably shouldn't be discussing anyway. I try and stray away from politics because it's very controversial to talk about politics on the internet. What was I coming here for? Oh yeah, these. I don't know what to say about this election. I'm very tired of it. I'm, like a lot of Americans are at this point, and that kind of says something, I think, about this election cycle. It's been very interesting. It's been a very interesting election cycle. Of all the people that ran for president this year, I feel like we should have had better contenders for the actual election. I feel like we should have, but we didn't. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I voted in the primaries for my candidate of choice, and like I said, I'll vote once more in the actual election. Which everybody should. Everybody should vote in the election. I mean, everybody says one of the big popular things are, well, my vote doesn't matter, or I'm in a state that vastly opposes my political beliefs, which I understand that sentiment entirely. Do it anyway, because the popular vote, especially in an election like this, where Honestly, I think this election is going to be decided by electoral vote. Well, it's always decided by electoral votes. But I think one candidate will win popular, whereas the other will win electoral. That's very scary. It's a very scary concept to believe. Alright, so welcome to Rome. I need to go to the throne room and leave this quartz there. And I'll show you guys my house real quick. But honestly, I was excited. I've been discussing this within my circle of acquaintances in real life and family members and whatnot. Alright, let me leave this here for the kings. No, this is mine. There we go. No, not the signs. Rest of payment as REQUESTEG. Huh. Must sound like snark I can put by the Royal Highness, by the... I'll just put emperors. Emperor... Is it... How do you spell emperor? Kings. Boop. Actually, I should, split this up, make it a pain for them to collect. Shoop. Anyhow, back to political discussion. You should vote, even if the candidate seems very unlikely. Where was I going with that? I was talking about electoral votes. It's gonna be decided. One's gonna get more popular. One's gonna get more electoral. Just vote. Even if you're voting for a third party, I think you should certainly make your voice heard. I mean, I've never been a particular. I like to see myself as a fairly realist, as a fairly big realist. Which is why I usually just vote for first party candidates. I am of the mind, I don't like to think I'm a part. I actually held this discussion with my mother the other day, who is a fairly Republican person, and I see myself. I registered. I was talking about. What is that sound? They're pigs. I registered as an independent. I'm a registered independent voter in the state of South Carolina when I registered to be a voter. Look at this. This is my house. Chris's estate. Chris estate, not Chris's estate, just Chris estate. I got this fancy, I've got all these doors in here so I can rearrange them in different rooms, and at one point we had a swastika because we're good people. And the cool part about this place is we've got a second story, and it's mine as well. So we're gonna do something with that. Not today, because today we're gonna work on the base, but we'll be back here later to work on this. We also gotta go to spawn and build a spawn house. I never resurrected my test map like I said I would. I found a backup of it, but it's not a recent one, and I'm very anal about having all the things that I want. Anyway, I am, like I said, I'm a registered independent voter in the state. I don't believe voting by party. Voting by party for your party, and only for your party, I don't think that's a very good thing. I don't understand why you have to register as a party in some states. I'm very glad that South Carolina, my state, allows you to register as an independent voter. Because the way I vote differently. I vote very well, at least I could see myself voting very, very differently depending. Where was the entrance to the, where was the entrance to the thing? Anyways, I see myself voting very, very differently depending on the situation, depending on the candidates. I don't see myself voting for one particular party. And a good example of that is with the governor of South Carolina. Somewhere around here is a door to that little... Is this it? Yeah. Nikki Haley, who is a Republican governor. I was not old enough to vote when she was elected governor, but I would have, and I would do it again, because I do believe she's been a good governor for our state, because she understands our state's needs. And she's been a very good governor. She's brought a lot of commerce to the state. The economy has boomed, especially in my area. It has absolutely exploded, which is great. It's absolutely fantastic. But inverse, I likely will not be voting Republican this election season when I go to cast my ballot tomorrow, because I disagree not only with their candidate, Well, a lot of what it has to come down to is the candidate. I have to like the candidate if I'm gonna vote for him, which I guess kind of doesn't really help matters in this election. This is kind of like a no-win situation. It's literally this election is voting for the lesser of two evils, and depending on what side of the bridge you're on, that could be a very hard decision, especially if you're someone like me who's in the middle of the bridge, who's not yet chosen a side, is an indecisive person, and as some may say, very inexperienced person, which I'd probably tend to agree with. I do find politics are one of those things I think a lot of people should take interest in, more interest than they do, because a lot of the people who go out and vote and a lot of people who are interested in politics are old people. And not that there's anything wrong with old people. I love old people. Old people are wonderful. But I don't mean this in an offensive way if anybody is an older voter. I don't know how many older voters are watching Twitch stream at 12:35 on a Monday. But if you are, good lifestyle choices, I guess. Is this not working? I have my speed boost, so I assume it is. There we go. But, I was gonna say, there are a lot of older voters, and I guess this is kind of like the baby boomer generation. I think this is just kind of a stereotype. They're very stuck in their ways. And personally, I believe that there is a lot of room to be made for progressivism in ways of, like, gay rights. I'm not gay, but I certainly think that if you choose to live that lifestyle, I think in America, as an American, you should be able to live your life how you want to. I mean, within reason, of course. I mean, a lot of times I'll say that and someone will turn around, so I should be free to go and blow up buildings, stuff like that, huh? That's not at all what I meant. Where is, this chest? I need to put this up right here. That's not at all what I meant. Instead, I meant you should be able to do whatever you want to do. Which is a good idea. Give me this. So what I want to do... I'm gonna stray away from this topic for a minute, or for a while, probably forever, because this is not a good topic to be talking about. But I've decided. So I was kind of thinking about this. I was afraid my base was starting to go too far in the direction of Mines, the lovely Australian who shares a server with us. And he came by yesterday, and I was doing it in a joking way. But it kind of confirmed what I want to do. This is the style of the base that I was going with originally. I should pick up all these items before I leave them there, and let all that stuff despawn. That's where I'm gonna build the storage room, which is why I'm moving all the stuff out of the way. Where did Oh, okay. So this was this cavey kind of feel. So I was going for. I'm definitely gonna keep the grass. I like the way, honestly, I love the way this floor looks. And I got blown up by a creeper twice in here now. I'm putting glass over this roof. That's the final decision on that. I know I was talking about leaving it open, because I do like that look. I really like that open look. I'm gonna try. I've got Optifine, so I've got connected textures. So I'm gonna see how that looks with Optifine. I may try it with green glass and then clear glass, just regular glass, to see how that looks. 'Cause I do like the way this looks open, but stuff falls in. I've got this area pretty well lit up, but stuff falls in, kills me. I don't like that. So I'm probably gonna cover that up with something, and it rains, and the rain is really annoying. But I do really like this grass look and this kind of cavey look. But it kind of one of those things. Hey man, C-Man, what's up? Yeah, I got loads done. My bag's all fancy. It's all fanciful. But I'm leaning too much toward the way, what's his face? Can't think of his name right now. I just talking about Mine's base. Mine's base is very inspired by Ethos Lab, and I really do like that look, that base look. I usually end up going with an underground base, and I was kind of originally my idea for this base. Oop! And just threw down my spoon. Give me back my spoon. Dang it! Give me back my spoon. Howdy, Vigo. But anyway, I just feel like that I was leaning too much toward his base. I really like doing the underground bases because they're very easy to do. They're very easy to get away with, and I love that. I do. I'm not sure about you. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I usually build my bases underground because they're a lot easier to make. I'm bad at doing big architectural builds. Have fun, Vigo. My bucket's on too. I think he's AFK as well. Well, people like to be AFK on the server is what I've noticed. Have funs. I wanted to, I was gonna say what I was gonna, okay, let me talk about what I was originally gonna do. Originally this is supposed to be like a temple thing, like it's gonna be a big temple entrance here, and you're gonna be able to go in here, and it was gonna be all caves, and it was gonna be like an underground temple thing. I was like, well, I kinda like the idea, because I did this on my Friday stream. I made this little not intro area, but this little kind of hub area, and I think this looks really, really good. I like the way this turned out, and I kind of started to, good to stay grounded with your builds. Is that in the T-Man, the T-joke book available through T-merch? But anyway, I kind of started going cavey look, and I kind of started blending it. That's kind of a smooth transition. But I don't know. I'm definitely gonna structure the storage room though. It's gonna be interesting to see how that works. But I was gonna originally, my plan was to turn this into a temple. I don't think I'm gonna do that. But out here, I'm looking forward to getting this started out here because I have a lot of ideas for it. I'm gonna build this as a huge village. I'm gonna kind of build this hill up. I'm gonna clear cut all this stuff. Well, not all of it. I'm gonna clear cut all of this, probably but the big trees, because if you come up here, if I can remember how to get up here, is it there? Oops. And then you can interpearl over here. Boom. This around here, I'd really like to make this kind of an interconnecting loop around the base area of like jungle tree houses. I think that could look really, really cool above the village, and I'm gonna kind of expand this hill out and kind of encompass this little valley area. Phone's buzzing with the NHL updates. Take a little drink. I'm gonna expand that out, and in the middle, I'm gonna expand this lake out as well. And I'm kind of gonna build the houses and the villages. The village houses are gonna be built into the wall of the little hill that goes around, and there's gonna be a lake in the middle, and it's gonna be really neat. It's gonna be fishing, and I may cut a river. I think that'd be too much work, but I may cut a river over there, which is where the ocean is. Have like little boats coming in and out. I think that could be cool. And I think my base is just gonna be my base. Russ did give me an idea last night, to put like a little temple on the other side of the village. I may do that too. I haven't actually explored this jungle to see if there's an actual temple here. Speaking of temples, I need to get some sticky pistons, because I'm actually going to turn this into a sticky piston door. I need all these chests. Let's put this down right here. Let's dump all this stuff off in the chest real quick. Man, I have so many things. I made a bunch of the green stained glass too. But, oh, I need those chests back. Treehouse network. It's a good way to live high in green. Oh yeah. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I really, really wanted to do, I haven't done in a very, very long time. Yes, this is a very, very advanced storage system I've got going on here. I'm well aware of this. But I haven't done a really, really big build in a while, and that's kind of what I wanted to do on here. Because my original plan, like I said a few streams ago, I wanted to, I got torches knocked down when all these jerks came through and started doing stuff to my base last night. Where'd all my torches go? Here we go. Stuff's gonna start spawning if I don't put down torches. I really wanted to do a big fancy castle build, but there are so many castles on this server you would not believe, unless you've been on it. But there are 3 or 4 different castles, and it feels a little bit overdone. I haven't done a big castle build in a while though. That's kind of my problem. Why I got out of doing Minecraft stuff was because I kind of ran out of ideas. I've done just about everything, and everything I haven't done is usually build a little hole in the ground, hobbit hole base, as you can see, Exhibit A, as you can see here. Boop. Oh, what the? What? break that with a silk touch pick? Today I learned. Okay, Do I have any magma slimes? Or magma cream powdery thingies? So I can make another ender chest. I don't. Right. So I just lost my ender chest. Let's go. I have an ender chest in my other ender chest, so I have to go to find an ender chest. So yeah, that's the thing I didn't know you could do. Why am I dying? Okay, this is why we need to fix this nether rail. We'll do it again later. Interesting. So apparently, if you break an ender chest, it'll explode into 8 obsidian. Apparently, do you have to break that with a silk touch pick? Is that something? Is that a thing now? Has that been a thing? It's probably been a thing. So we're actually gonna run over to Fort Sucket real quick, because at Fort Sucket there is magma cream, the stuff you get off blaze powder or whatever. You need blaze powder. Left one in Caleb's potion shop behind the corner. That works too. They have blaze. I have some blaze powder at Fort Sucket. I know that because I killed a bunch of blazes and converted them to powder, or at least I have a bunch of blaze rods. But if there is one at the blaze shop, I will go there. I don't have any ender pearls on me. I thought I did. I believe the potion shop is on the bottom floor, isn't it? If I recall correctly. I don't. It's on the bottom. It's not in the basement. I think it's the floor above. Is it? No? This is a thing. There it is. Alright, let's get some of this. Oh man, water breathing potions. Ooh, here we go. Let's steal one of these blaze rods. There's no rule. It says donations help potion production. Don't tell anyone! Here, I'll leave one as a nice guy that I am. No. Don't tell anyone. I'll probably go bring some back. I've got some, I just don't feel like running all over the base. Modern art by Louis Freeman. Oh boy. Okay, so let's run back to the base real quick. Let's run back to the base and build another ender chest. I guess you gotta break those with silk touch? I feel like I knew that, but I didn't. Because I feel like I've broken them without silk touch before. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Go away, little tree saplings. I don't want you in my life right now. But I do. I'm just gonna bleh. Just throw it out right there. So yeah, that's a new thing that I've learned of today. That is a new thing that I've learned of. Oh man. Look at all these pigmen. It's almost like it's another. I am using, in case you have not noticed, I just thought about this. I've been using this all weekend. I downloaded a wonderful texture pack. It's called Faithful 32X. And it is a 32-bit rendition of the vanilla Minecraft texture pack. It's very fancy. I quite like it because it looks very nice. Makes everything look all nice and smooth. I just happened to think about it because of the way the blaze powder looks. But hello. I quite like it. I do believe it is quite fancy. So that's the texture pack we're going to be using for a while. I used to use it all the time. I did a lot of Minecraft stuff back in the day. Boom. And should just be able to surround this guy with that. Boom. Okay. Neat. Dimensional storage spaces must be handled gently. Well, the more you know. Okay. Let's start working on the storage room. So, my plan is that in here there are going to be a series of pistons. And they're going to jolt these wooden planks upward and downward in a motion that is conductive to opening and closing. And that is how I'm going to secure my storage facility. That is how I will do such things as these. This is also the reason that I greatly dislike having an open roof. On top of the fact that it's nighttime. I'm gonna sleep and hope nobody needs the night. because I don't trust mobs not to fall through. So, right, this is going to be pistons in here. The next layer over, I'm going to do stairs back down. Just in a very similar manner. Actually, that's why I came over here to this chest. This is what I need. As well as this. I had more smooth stone. There it is. We can convert all of this into more stairs, because we need more stairs in our life. Hi. Bunk. And a bunk. Look at that. Okay, now I know how to make stairs. Perfect. Boop, 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 boop. And that... we'll probably just move grass over. How do you do that? Okay. So yeah, I think I'm just going to mimic everything on the outside. The only difference is this is just going to be kind of indented like this so that the pistons can fit in here. I need to go to a jungle and get some slime blocks. Unless somebody has a redstone store somewhere where I can get slime blocks easily. Because I need to make some pistons. So if anybody knows anything, let me know. Jungle wood. We may need to go to cut down some more jungle trees. Is this the truth? No, we've got plenty of jungle wood. Great. Okay, I don't particularly think any of this matters as to the composition of this. Hello. Yeah, this is all just gonna be generic jungle wood, which works. I like the way jungle wood looks. The logs are fairly unique. Hi. Boop. Oh man, okay. Oh, hi. Need to get some music, need to get some more royalty-free stuff. But the difference is, sometimes royalty-free is different for Twitch than it is for YouTube. Which makes my life a lot easier. Which is why I cut out the intro segments in the Twitch cut, or the YouTube cut. Look at that. That's fancy. Okay. So, as for the storage room, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be tremendous. But I would like to make it probably... Alright, this is the way it's gonna go. I need to turn this beacon to haste. Probably move it over. Because this is gonna be a lot of cutting. A lot of stone masonry. I need to get some TNT. Jungle wood is the wildest and roughest of the woods, man. They are. Alright, so we're gonna go probably 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is gonna be like the... Alright, just follow with me here. I promise I know what I'm doing. I can give you a vague assumption that I am competent in my knowledge of several things. Okay, so this is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And that's gonna be one of these numbers. Actually, I can probably just cut through the wall. No, I was gonna say I could probably just cut through and have the other side of the wall protrude there, but I won't. But we'll do it. Because I really like the way this looks. Just can't do it like these walls in here. I need to make a lot more stairs. I'm well aware of this fact. I got an email. Neat. I don't care. My phone's going off the hook. Okay. Give me your block of blockiness. Okay. And then the chests will go in these little holes in the wall. Well... I may make these 3 wide. Might not be able to do it like this. Let's put them in sideways. Could do that. I don't know, because if I put them like this, it's not gonna work. Because this is too high. Well, what I could do is I could do slabs. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Hold on. need to test this whole theory. Okay, I'm gonna need to use so much jungle wood in this, but I'm glad we live in a jungle so we can just go outside and cut down more trees. Kill the environment. Okay, so... Right. This is my idea. Oh, this works fabulously. Okay. Right, so... I am in the belief, I'm of the belief that... Let's get some chests. Let's actually get a lot more chests. Let's get some slabs. We got any of that? We don't. Do we not have the kind that I'm looking for? We don't. Oh yeah, we do. There we go. Need to make some more. Just why we have regular wood. And then we'll do one of these numbers. And then yeah, that works. That works excellently. We'll just cover that over. Boom! Suck it! Alright. So that is how we are going to structure our chests. Ooh, the back. Yeah, we may need to do this a little bit differently. May need to go and get more spruce wood. Where is... Is that all the spruce that I have? That can't be all the spruce that I have. Spruce wood, spruce logs. I gotta have more than that. Plus I don't. Well, there is a spruce forest within walking distance, but I think that's all that we have. So for now, this is going to be the prototype for the rest of the storage facility. Just kind of as a test. Okay. There we go. There's nothing fancy about this storage facility. I feel like we should do the floor like we did the roof. Do I have a significant amount of smooth stone that I could do that with? Could do the floors out of andesite, because I have a lot of andesite. Andesite doesn't really look that bad. I think do the roof out of smooth stone, or smooth stone bricks. There's plenty of wood available on the server, given the number of strip clubs that spawn. There are never enough. There are never enough. Spawn is a lovely place. It's the greatest place to raise a kid. T-Man knows. T-Man loves him some wood. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's how you do it. This is how we do it. Let's turn this into smooth stone slabs. And take a gander at how this looks. Let's run in here real quick to make more chests. $16 chests? 16 chests. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't put chests next to each other like that, can you? That's why we make trap chests. Aha! I know the mechanics of this game. I am on to you, game. Do I have any redstone just floating around out there? I do. There we go. Alright, let's make some more. Shoop. And a shoop. A lot of shooping. Oh no! It's no blocks! Dang nabbit. Okay, wait. How do you make trap chests again? It's like that, isn't it? Hold on. Let me do some Google action. A trap chest. Oh! Okay, you need a tripwire hook. Need a tripwire hook. Okay, so now I have 14 nut blocks, which I'll use for something. Okay, I also need now to remember how to make a tripwire hook. Tripwire hook. Tripwire hook. There we go. It is. Block of wood, stick, and an iron ingot. Right. Okay, so we got the... Oh god, did I seriously use all my logs on making that stupid thing? Oh god, I did. I've got to have more than this. I just cut down like 50 million trees. Not 20 minutes ago. There we go. Okay. Let's just make a bunch of chests. And now, for my next act... where's my other chest? We need to get some iron. It goes something like this. Wait, do I have sticks? I know I have more sticks than this. Hello. Sticks and stones may break my bones. But not that many, so we need more. Okay. Thought I had more than this. Boop. There we go. So it should go something like this. Yay. We now have 18. That's enough to make a decent amount of trap chests. It's enough to make 18 trap chests, to be specific. Which should be enough for now. Oh, we can do one of these numbers. Do this one over on you. Why won't you... Oh. Boom, look at that. Look at that level of organization. This is the most organized part of my life right now. So, as for the corners, right, what we're going to do is we're going to do this little didgeridoo with the leaves and the... We'll do one of these numbers, if you'll follow me. And I'm going to need to go get more spruce wood. Okay. I don't know why I dug out the top and the bottom unless I want to do waterfalls. Which I do not. Instead, what I would like to do is this. And then we'll just dig this area out over here. And that's going to continue like that all the way around. And we're going to have so many chests. Because that's what, 10? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 chests. We're going to do another wall that way of chests. We're probably going to do 2 or 3 more walls. This storage room is going to be absolutely massive. For no good reason either. I just want to have a huge storage room. Because I by no means intend to store this many items in the storage room. I love the way that looks. Okay, we'll put 2 torches on either one. Or we could just, well, I don't know how I'm going to do the floor yet. Well, yeah, I do. I'm going to put stupid... Talk about it. I'm going to do grass. Yeah, so the fun part becomes now for this, and which is why I'm probably actually, in hindsight, or foresight, not going to do this all on stream. Instead, I will give you a vague idea of what I'm going to do. And next stream, I'm going to come back and it's going to be all finished. I'm going to tell you why, because this is going to take a god-awful amount of time to do, and I don't have a haste beacon yet. Well, I do. I don't have a haste 2 beacon, and a haste 2 beacon is really the only reason to cut something like this out on stream. Because it'd be very entertaining. But we're going to work toward that haste 2 beacon by collecting all this iron. A lot of iron. Wow. Look at all this iron in my wall. That's actually not where it needs... Well, sort of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So, it doesn't need to go that far back. So we'll fill this in with some cobblestone. Okay. So this is going to be the other wall of chests. An oversized storage space. Compensating for a lot of items. That's the only thing I'm compensating for. I just love me some items. Trust me. Yeah, I don't know why, I just feel like making a giant storage space. Because, you know, you never know when you're going to have too many items. Plus, that way I can be super organized. It is going to look really fancy, though. Trust me. It's going to be huge. Where is my jungles? Boop. What, is that 4 or 5? That's 4. I need to go over by one more. Boom, 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 and nope. Boom and boom. Look at that. Beautiful. Well, actually, just needs to go back another block. But yeah, you start to get the idea here. It's not really a bad storage. I kind of like the way this looks. It's not really a bad storage system. It's not going to be automated or anything fancy like that. I'm not that good with redstone. Not yet. Not that I ever was to begin with. I've never really been that particularly good at redstone. But, yeah, look at this. Boop, boop. Yeah, we gotta do the roof. Which, do I have any slabs? Yeah, I do. Awesome. This is starting to look really good. Excuse me. That's gonna be nice and secured and hidden away so that no one can ever come in here except for the people who know where it is because they watch the live stream. At least it'll be a little bit more organized than just having random chests out in the middle of nowhere. That looks fantastic. Okay, this needs to actually become a wall of jungle wood to the rescue. Perfect. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and do the leaf corner here. Oops. That doesn't need to be done like that. Actually, how did I do this over here? Oh, it's probably just gonna be a... That's probably just gonna become a grass block anyway. So we will actually... Glowstone, glowstone. Glowstone, glowstone. Where are my spruce? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There. So now the corners are done. I like the way this lighting is starting to look. We need to make some more chests because I only have one chest left. Let's just go ahead and turn all that into logs. Okay, that's not going to be a thing that's going to happen. What happened to all the wood? Turned into chests. Okay, that's just regular chests. And 10 should be enough of the trap chests. I think. It's not going to be, I can tell already, but like false optimism helps. Actually, yeah, it's gonna be just enough. Look at that silk touch. Boop 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 and boom boom. No, I need one more trap chest. Dang nabbit. Okay. Well, it's a good thing. I believe I only have 2 iron. Yep. So the power of movie magic. There we go. Make 4 of these guys. Make 4 of these guys. Now we have 20 chests in the storage room. It's probably going to be twice this size because I'm going to make these. It's going to be a square room, same size. So we're going to have what, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120 chests. Wait, no. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I'm bad at math. I'm gonna have like 100 chests. In the middle, I'm probably gonna have something fancy. Something quite fanciful. But as for now, I do like the way this looks though. This could be a very fancy storage room. What we need to do, actually, let's go ahead and get the grass started growing. So it becomes greener on the other side quicker. And then we're gonna do a little test work on the nether rail after this. Because I like to start broad projects on stream because it takes forever to do this kind of thing, and this would be a horribly boring project to do. But the storage room is off to a wonderful start, I think. All right, let's. Expand the size of this real quick. That actually needs to become boop, dirt. And this as well while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Now let's go pick up a couple blocks of dirt, of grass. Let's see here. I'm trying to go further and further away with the random grass picking up because I don't want to leave chunks of weird looking terrain. Okay, what can I drop? Don't really care for the way that looks. So we'll drop that. Did I drop my chicken? No, I didn't. Kinky. Hey, X-Fade, welcome. Welcome. This is not a public server. This is a private server. A private SMP, Otlichno. There is an application, but I don't know the link to it. Russ does, but he is not here. I need to start including that somewhere. This is a private server. Yeah, there's the start to the storage room. I'll let all this grow. I'll let that grass grow. Let me light it up a little bit more so the grass will grow a little bit more efficiently. I hope. It'll spread a little bit better. And yeah, then we're going to have a storage room. And over here, through this, is probably where I'm going to put my enchanting... Actually, no, I won't. I take that back. Because that's actually probably where I'm going to end up putting the farms. And it will probably... Because I'm going to do... I still want to do the base super self-sufficient with all the fancy farms and whatnot. And of course, I'm going to have farms and stuff in the jungle of cool jungle stuff. But through here is probably going to be where I keep all that. Because in the middle, I just thought about this... Of here, I'm probably going to put the enchanting table and all that fanciness in the middle of that, and probably a brewing station in there with that, or an auto brewer. Oh, actually, it's probably going to branch off further from here because I can either do I can either continue doing it like this or put more doors on this and have every room be like a hub. We've accepted like a dozen people over the past month or cooling off for a bit. Yeah, we have. There are a lot of people in this group now. There are a lot of people. But yeah, so this storage room. I'm very happy with where this is going. Well, I'll do a little bit more work on that later, but for now, for this memento, we are going to kind of start gearing our focus over toward the... Wait for it. Actually, I need to grab this iron. Actually, I need to go through and collect all the iron that I have from the various chests, because I know I have more... Or I likely have more just laying around. I should probably set up a command that when people do IP, it will automatically tell them this is a private server. That would be an idea. We'll see. I don't know how that works. I'm not aware of how that works, so I still don't understand Twitch and all its complexities. Okay, let's see here. Before I go on and start working on the Nether Hub, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break to go use the restroom, eat a quick snack, and refill my water. So let me pull up Spotify again and put on the Miracle of Sound, which is the intro music, and I'll be right back in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes? I promise. I'll be right back.
The party in the dust and the sand, chip on your shoulder, sweat and dirt on your hands. Machines in slumber start to lumber outside. Head full of numbers, see the colors collide. Search safest sanctuary, dropping them dollars on you, thank you very much. By the way, no refunds, back into the boneyard, badlands we run. I saw a siren singing, shifting through the shots of ringing, frying, burning, guts a stinging, bringing you the pain. Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the kind to turn away from a fight. Chips on our shoulders, sweat and dirt on our hands, 'cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah. You ain't a skag, are you? Old TK's Jack is just a derelict shell. Ain't nothing left now but his notes and the smell. He used to watch over the fire and the stone. Bad fiction told me that he died all alone. Splash, bang, so corrosive. This goes to radio, vicious, malicious, a voice we know, soon to reap the seeds you sow, bringing you the pain. Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the kind to turn away from a fight. Chips on the shoulder, sweat and dirt on our hands, 'cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah! Shoulder, sweat and dirt on our hands, 'cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah!
Alright, I'm back. Brief break, like I said. Just long enough to get up, get a drink, go take a leak, have a honey bun, refill my glass of water, so that I have to get up and pee again in an hour. I should also switch back to the important screen, the one where I'm right here. That was Miracle of Sound, by the way. Lovely artist. I always use his music on my stream because it's royalty free and Twitch likes it. YouTube, however, does not, so I had to cut it out, which can be fun, which means I have to download this episode and edit it and render it out so that it does not get tagged on YouTube as a copyright infringing stream. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to spend all my time working on that, so we're gonna hot projects. Again, we're actually gonna grab some of this cobblestone over here, and we're gonna go work on the nether rail. Hey, it's the nether rail, guys. We're gonna put the cobblestone on the very bottom layer. It's gonna go. I have a design in my mind as to how I want to do this. It's probably not gonna work out, but I do have a design in my mind. We're gonna start all the way back at the beginning. But basically, there's gonna be a layer of cobblestone to protect it from ghasts, and there's gonna be a layer of ice, and there's gonna be boats, and there's gonna be cool stuff on the walls, including leaves, but not limited to leaves, and possibly other various stones. This is part of the problem we have right here. As you can tell, there's a rampant ghast issue upon this server. Hello. Okay, you need to stop your nastiness. Boom, look at that, I already got the achievement. Royalty free isn't appreciated on YouTube? Yeah, I know, it's wild. I don't know what the deal is, because I read up on it before I used his music. Because I know Twitch will flag people. I don't know the ramifications of using, not illegal music, but the ramifications of using not royalty free music on Twitch is as bad as it is on YouTube. But the music, not Sound of Music, Miracle of Sound, this page, it says, you can use my music if you want to in your videos and streams, as long as you give me credit. And I always do. I've got the old tag card. Well, it doesn't have it on the Be Right Back screen. I need to pick it up, put it up on the Be Right Back screen and get one of those little scrolling things that says, you are now listening to such and such a musician. But, yeah, so I like using his music because I just don't like generic dubstep. And his music is video game related, in case you couldn't tell, by a song that literally says breaking down the borders as we light up the lands. It's clearly a song about Fallout. No. His music is very good in my opinion, and it's video game related, and I stream video games, so I put two and two together, and it works, and it's royalty free. But every time I upload to YouTube, it says, hey, you've got a copyright strike on your video, which is a pain. So I've started highlighting and cutting out the intro bit, because often I don't go on break, because often I don't drink like a quart of water in about an hour period. Very thirsty. I think I'm getting sick. I can't tell. Got some honey bun stuck in my tooth. I was trying to pick it out. You want to shake my hand now? No, I'll wash my hand in a minute, I promise. Yeah, I think I'm getting sick, or it's allergies. I don't know. The weather's been weird, so I can't really tell. Not that it has much to do with the weather. I'm gonna need more cobblestone than this, I can tell already. But yeah. So Miracle sounds really cool, and if you enjoy his music, it's available on Spotify, which is where I was streaming that from. It's also available on Bandcamp, where I should probably buy it, so I actually own the licenses to use his music. Because I don't remember if that part was particularly clear, whether you actually have to own it or you can stream it. I'm assuming you can stream it, or else he probably would. I don't know. I don't know the exact details. I don't just like using generic dubstep. That's all I'm saying. I want to find more music. I don't know. I need to find music that I can use. Music that I can use it. No, music that I can use during gameplays like Minecraft, because Minecraft gets extremely boring when I'm just here talking. Occasionally C418 plays. Which I need to get a hold of some of his music so I could he's got a very, very good collection of music in the background. They're not in the background, just in general. I was listening to a Kurt J. Max stream. I wasn't listening. I was watching a Kurt J. Max stream the other day, and he was talking about music on his stream. He was playing, I forget the name of the band, kind of a bluegrassy type music band. How do you do, fellow kids? He's playing a bluegrassy type band. They switched over to C418. You know, C418 has always been very lax about his copyright policies. And before a gas gets in lava, no man, I'm good at this game. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm great at this game. Fantastic. It's beautiful. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna get more music. I need to put together a Spotify playlist or something like that. That's my thing. I like using Spotify because Spotify is really convenient to use. It's a lot more convenient to use than any other program I know of. Hi, lava. What you are selling? I don't want any of it. Oh man. Oh yeah, I'm certainly gonna have to go and get more cobblestone. Good news is I've got that big gaggle of cobblestone in my little item ascender, so it's not really gonna be a problem. The real problem will be all this netherrack up in my life now. I guessed. I need to repair my bow. Shoom, 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 shoom. Goodbye. Okay, let's go back and get a bunch of cobblestone, like inventory full. We're gonna make this nether rail look beautiful today. I got used to not having a full glass of water, and I went to pick that up and just way too much arm. Ah man. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my watch. My watch is kind of funny. I need to get a new watch band. I have a fancy smartwatch because I'm cool and hip, and I love it. But the silicone band that came on it, it's an LG G watch, the original, but it's got a silicone band. It's kind of coming apart, and the strap that holds the band down doesn't hold it down as well as it used to. So sometimes it'll just pop off and flap around. And because I like to irritate people, I'm right-handed and I wear a watch on my right hand. I'm that guy. Never wear one on my left hand. And now it's just gotten to the point where I do it for fun, just to piss people off. Kind of shows something about who I am as a person. But, anyway, that should be enough cobble. Anyway, it's starting to pop off every now and again. It gets kind of annoying. I've been looking for a new band. I don't really know what kind I want to go with. Speaking of music, no, I've been looking for a new band. I don't really care for the silicone kind. It's worked out, but I kind of want to get a metal one. A metal. But I don't know. I've looked at some leather ones. Traditionally, before, I was a man of $20 Walmart watch stature, so I would have just the kind of, not fabric or cloth, just like Velcro, generic Velcro bands. I never really cared for those. It's honestly the most expensive watch I've ever owned. If that says anything about me as a person. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge, well, I'm not a huge watch connoisseur, if that makes any sense. I've worn watches for a very long time. Allow me to tell you the story, because this is what I do on my streams, is I tell obscure stories about my life. The heavy metal band, oh yeah, with the Bob Ross Kappa emoji, says T-Man. But anyhow, I need to set it up to where I have chat on the screen so it makes more sense when I go off on these random tangents about the chat. But anyway, my first watch, before I lived where I live now, I live in rural South Carolina. I lived in California, but I lived in rural California. I lived in the San Bernardino National Forest, which is, if you ever hear of a wildfire in California, chances are that 9 times out of 10, that's where it is. That's where I used to live. And I want to say this was when I was in, like, the 4th or 5th... No, it was earlier than this. It was probably... I should take a shot in the dark and say... 3rd grade. I may be wrong about that. But our house used to back up to the forest. Big forest. It's huge. And I used to go back there, and me and my dad used to go and walk around in the forest. And they were... At one point we had this infestation of... I don't know the proper official term for it, but I know that the colloquial term became bark beetles. And they were essentially these weird kind of worm things that would get in the bark, or in the pine trees, and it would kill them. It was horrible. It killed millions and millions of pine trees. There were basically no pine trees left by the time I left about 7 or 8 years ago now. It was horrible. But anyway, because of this, they were logging a lot of trees, and they were, because they had nothing to do, because these trees were effectively rotten. They'd get in the trees and kill them and rot them. So they were completely useless. So they'd grind them up into wood chips, and they would leave these huge wood chip piles back maybe a quarter mile behind my house. I don't know what they did. I think they hauled them off. They probably turned them into mulch. But we go back there and, like responsible people, as you do when you're in the 3rd grade, we go back there and climb on them and just, you know, play around the wood chip piles. And I was climbing and playing around in it one day, and I found a watch. I still have this watch. It's an old, I think it was a digital, I don't remember. I still have it. I know where it's at. I don't remember what kind of watch it was, though. I just remember it by the band. It was a neat, it was just this weird kind of greenish brown leather band. It looked neat. I don't know, somebody lost it. I think it was an analog. I don't think it was digital. Or yeah, I think it was analog. I don't remember rightly, but I bought that, or I found that watch in the wood chip pile. I put a new battery in it. It worked just fine. And I wore that watch for years. And that became my my trend of I've worn a watch ever since. That is the only reason I wear a watch. I don't use my watch for anything. Now I use the notification functionality on my smartwatch more than I ever use it for checking the time. Because most of the time, I use it. It's convenient having a smartwatch, to go on a second tangent from why I always wear watches. Because after that I just wore Walmart watches. I think every time the battery would die in them or they'd break. Honestly, I don't think anything ever went wrong with that first watch I had. It was a perfectly fine watch. But anyway, now I just use it for notifications and texting while driving. Because it's convenient to say, oh, hey Google, don't do that, please. Thank you. I did it, my watch immediately lit up. What do you want me to do? I can't do that. I'm sorry, David, I can't do that. I say, hey, send a text to Billy Bob Beer Can. Okay, what would you like me to say? You know, that way I don't have to pull out a phone and do illegal things and get distracted. So it's very convenient for that. That's 9 times out of 10. That's what I use it for. It's neat to have the notifications to where I don't have to actually turn my phone on to look at texts and stuff. I can just kind of look over and see if I want to ignore people. And oh, another thing it's very convenient for. The way I listen to music, I have a speaker system set up in my office area, and it's very fancy. And I have my laptop hooked up to it. This is very safe, by the way. I have my laptop hooked up to it, and I can access it from here, but I can also access it from my desktop, because Spotify has a very, very convenient, man, this whole episode, or stream, is just one walking advertisement for Spotify. I'm building this portal right on top of someone else's, or this rail right on top of someone else's. Just gonna skim the roof a bit. But, I can access Spotify from my watch. I can command it. I can change the volume, change the song. It's just very convenient to be able to do from my watch. And I also do that a lot. I listen to a lot of music in my vehicle while I am on the move, in podcasts and whatnot. It's very convenient to be able to do that on the fly from my arm. So that is my sales pitch for a smartwatch. Would recommend one. They are very neat. It's one of those things. I'd recommend one if you are just kind of a tech savvy person. Not really if you... It doesn't really serve a purpose other than just to kind of say you have one right now. There's nothing particularly neat you can do with it. I can't make... Well, I can make calls from it, but it goes to my phone. I can't, like, talk from my wrist. That'd be cool. Road on road action. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh man, speaking of music never playing in this game, there is some suspenseful music playing right now as I'm dangling above this lava. Yeah, that's my smartwatch. That's my smartwatch endorsement. I would recommend one if you're a fairly tech-savvy person. If you're not, you can get one anyway. I paid, I think, $70 for this on Amazon, which is fairly reasonable. The rest of them, most of them are up in the 200s, 200, 300 range. So it's convenient. Hey, Danesto. Yo. Man, that guy has a weird arm. Kind of broke in half. His arm kind of broke. Poor guy. Oh no! Oh sugar. Ah! That sounded sexual. Boop. Okay. I guess we have to get up there now. Danny, my boy. I don't know what he's doing. Don't know what he's doing. Don't know what he's doing on the server at this very moment. I don't know what anybody's doing. Everybody else is AFK. Those jerks. Yeah, that was my watch story. I found a watch as a young lad, and ever since then I've had a watch. And I wear it on my wrong arm because I am that guy. I very much enjoy being that guy. Actually, what I should be doing is putting some cobblestone on the sides as well, because that's going to make the gas blow up my ice if I don't do that. So let's do that real quick. This is just going to be like a little ice bucket. Hey, zombie pig man, what's up? Chris 2016. Yep. I make noises in a very fashionable way. Oh man. Hey Pigman, what's up? You gonna go over there and jump off that hill? That's nice. Oh man. On topic, going back like an hour now. Literally, I think it's been about an hour since I've talked about this, but my watch topic appears to have run out of steam, and I'm out of other things to talk about, because I've decided not to continue my political march that I was talking about earlier. Moral of that story is go vote. If you're an American citizen, you can vote. If you can't, you should probably register to vote. If you're not an American citizen, you should become one, because who wouldn't want to watch this train wreck live? Anyhow, I was talking about movies, and other random movies of a various assortment that I've seen of the recent. Hello. I said I don't watch a lot of movies. This is also going back a very long ways. I don't watch a lot of movies, not because I dislike movies, just because I can never come up with the time appropriate to watch the movies. Because usually I can find something better to do with my time for 2 hours. There are some good ones. I did watch another movie. I don't know if I'd call it good. Cinematography-wise and budget-wise, yes, very good. I watched this movie because the sequel is highly recommended, and I need to watch the sequel. It's Cloverfield. Or I think it's just Cloverfield. I don't think it's Cloverfield Lane. It's a kind of horror movie about a thing destroying New York City. It's one of those found footage type deals, and the sequel, 10 Cloverfield Lane, looks very, very good, and I want to watch this movie, and that's the reason I watched the first one. Was because I wanted to get an idea of what it was about, but apparently the two are completely unrelated in anything but name. The first one I wasn't ecstatic about. It's on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, and you have like an hour and a half to waste, as a Canadian, I have to say that it is, no matter what the outcome, roughly 50% of the people will think it's the end of America. Yep, that's absolutely true. That is 100% true, because people believe that their political opponent will destroy the world, and that's just the way American politics work. Anyway, I watched Cloverfield. Oh, hey. Welcome back. Cloverfield. Cinematography. Bavik. Oh boy. Take another drink. It visually is a very beautiful movie. I'm not wild about found film. Honestly, I wasn't wild about it in this, but the visuals, aside from the camera work, which, like I said, I don't like found footage films. Not really wild about them, but the budget for the movie, you could tell, was quite high. Could have hired a better writer. could have hired a better writer. I'm just saying. I didn't really care for the writing in the movie. It was very kind of stupid, for the lack of a better term. I think. I didn't much care for it. Stream. Boom. But visually, it's a very good movie. The destruction of the entire world, of the entirety of New York City, was very fancy, and the budgets and the costumes and the effects were fantastic. The movie was not. The rest of the movie was not. Vigo says hey. The rest of that movie was not. I've heard glowing reviews of 10 Cloverfield, and actually I could just do this. Always on point. Always ready. I'm surprised I still had that in there. I copied it down so I could paste it to Twitter. Anyhow. Yeah, the second one, it looks like it has, well, it doesn't look, it has nothing to do with the original. So, I look forward to seeing that Norwegian series called Noble. Look forward to seeing where the second one goes. That's probably going to be my next big movie watch. I haven't, other than that, I don't think I've watched... I've been watching a lot of... Actually, I have. I watched one, I forget, I think it was called The Road. It was an indie apocalypse... I watch a lot of apocalyptic films. I have some kind of weird apocalypse fetish, because I love the Fallout games, and I love a lot of games that have to do with the end of the world. I don't know why that is. It's just a fascinating topic to me, the whole apocalypse thing, but it was a movie called The Road. I believe it was called The Road on Netflix. It had like 3 stars. I kind of understand why. It was... I don't know if interesting is the word. I don't really know how to describe it. It's not... it's one of those movies, it's not bad, but it's not good. But I'd say it's... probably about on par with Cloverfield. I'd say if you have nothing better to do on a very lazy Saturday evening, it's a good movie for that. But it's one of those movies where, once again, looks very, very good looking movie. Very good looking movie. Writing wasn't terrible. It wasn't as bad as Cloverfield, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Dude, main character liked to get naked a lot. And not like, it wasn't like full on nudity, like what was that other movie I was talking about, Nice Guys? Not like boobs in your face nudity, but like a lot of butt and a lot of back ball, for lack of a better term. That phrase made me laugh a lot more than I thought it would. I am a 12-year-old child, yes, but yeah, that was an interesting creative choice, which I probably wouldn't have made had I directed the movie, but I didn't. So that's interesting. It was rather interesting. I watched that. The ending was... I don't want to spoil it if anybody does decide to watch it for whatever reason. It wasn't a bad ending. I don't get it though. Well, it's not like one of those super confusing endings. It's just kind of like, okay. I either would have ended it at a different point in the movie, or like the movie had no goal, basically. The one thing, I'll spoil a little bit of it. I'll say their whole thing is like they want to get to the beach. That's what they want to do, is they want to get to the beach. It's a father and a son, and they're trying to get to the beach in this post-apocalyptic world. And when they get to the beach, you expect it to be a much bigger build-up. Like, something is going to happen at the beach. And it's just kind of like... ugh. That's it. Dude gets naked, runs out in the ocean, comes back. A series of things happen. The end. Nudity is probably used as a visual indicator for the insecurities of the main character during the time of uncertainty and imminent doom. You read into that a lot more than I did. Maybe that's what they were going for. Maybe I just didn't read into that way. I just thought it was really weird. Like I said, it wasn't a terrible movie. It's not one of those movies. 3 stars is a pretty solid rating for that movie, I'd give. Like I said, it's not terrible. It's not Not fantastic. The ending was kind of like, okay, kind of like they're writing it, and they're like, they had this really cool idea and prose for a post-apocalyptic film, and they're like, okay, what are they gonna do next? Cool. So yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those lazy Saturday night movies, and I'd say the exact same for Cloverfield. Vigaman, welcome. Off watch stream while playing Otlichno. So yeah, definitely 2 movies I'd recommend for nothing better to do. I wouldn't set out to have a movie night with them or anything, unless you're doing a decent, kind of questionable movie. I haven't. I'm more of a, yeah. So yeah, those are the movies I've watched in like the last month. I guess 3 movies in a month is not bad. But take another drink of water real quick. Yeah, so that's my movies. Of the 3 movies I've watched, of Cloverfield, Lost, what was it again? The Road, Lost Road, something like that, and Nice Guys. I definitely recommend Nice Guys. Nice Guys is a movie.
I'm not one of them hypocrites.
Oh man, thanks Dan for the follow. One step closer to 100 followers. We're almost there. I'm gonna do a thing. I don't know yet what yet we will do when we reach 100 followers, but when we do, we will. And yeah, when we reach 100 followers, a thing will happen, and by God, it's gonna be magical. I'm gonna get naked. No, God, no! You don't want to see that. Everybody immediately unfollows. Oh, but anyways, yeah, I definitely recommend Nice Guys. Nice Guys is a fantastic movie. It was, I judging by the reviews and the trailers I'd seen, I thought it was gonna be a good movie. It's a lot better than I thought it would be even then. And,
I'm not one of them hypocrites.
Oh man, Vigo! Thanks for the follow as well.
I'm not a hypocrite.
Thanks for making Kit say words. Every time Kit says, I'm not a hippogriff, an angel gets its wings. An angel gets its wings. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyway, welcome to my discussion on nudity in movies. Tasteful nudes. But yeah, definitely recommend. TV shows. I tend to watch a lot more TV, but I haven't been watching TV. I had to reset my computer. I've talked about this in depth in previous streams due to technical difficulties. I lost my Netflix password, which I need to get back, so I watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of my my stuff after the fact, after it's already come out, because I don't have cable television. Because I am, as they say, a cord cutter, as the young kids have taken to calling it. I've hopped on that fad, and I'm not looking back. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let's go get more cobblestone. Let's actually dispose of all this netherrack. Boom. This is coming along quite smoothly. I may actually end up needing more ice, but I can get more ice. Yeah, more ice isn't gonna be the problem. Anyhow, I've started, because I need to get caught up on this show because it's already been spoiled to shit for me. At least the first episode, as The Walking Dead. Yes, I'm trying to get caught up on The Walking Dead because I haven't watched that show in about 3 years. I started watching season 5 before I had to reset my computer and lost my password to Netflix, which I need to get back. Met a cord cutter once. Yeah, T-man. Oh, in my life. Not that kind of cord cutter. I was thinking of another kind of cord. An accordion. No. Off topic. Get some more. Get all the cobblestone. I have a lot of cobblestone. Just laying around. That should not be enough. Come on. Man, I'm trying to clear all the cobblestone out here before I go back and get my little cobblestone raid box. I'm trying to get caught up on The Walking Dead. I got about 3 seasons into the 5th season. I'm enjoying it so far. I stopped watching it just because I watched through all the way through season 4 and got caught up on that, and then it was in the middle of the 5th season and I just never went back and watched it. I'm bad about missing when new episodes get added to Netflix. But I'm going to do that. As soon as I get my Netflix password back, I'm going to get that caught up so I can keep watching that. Because some friends of mine host watch parties for it, and I'd like to go and be social. Also, I'd like to know the situation that led up to the event that I'm not going to spoil. And yeah, base is looking fancy. I'll give a more fancy. Well, I've already given a tour. We'll give a fancier tour. Or you guys are on the server. You can come over here and look at it. But yeah, it's looking fancy so far. I started doing a little, kind of intermittently doing different things to it right now. Connected to the hub. Yeah, this is going to the hub right now. I'm just working on building this little nether road out there. It's fancy. Anyhow, yeah, so I'm trying to get caught up on The Walking Dead. It's a show I do enjoy. It's not, I know a lot of purists are like it doesn't line up perfectly to the graphic novels, and that's okay. I never read the graphic novels. 2 words that I'm having a hard time saying today. 400 Quebec. It's a very entertaining show, kind of going back on what I was talking about earlier. I like, for some reason, fantasizing about the end of the world and watching, I do not fantasize about the end of the world. I'm quite content with the world the way it is, despite our current political candidates. Going back to my earlier discussion. But yeah, I enjoy that kind of stuff. So Walking Dead kind of fits perfectly in that little niche that I enjoy. So it's perfect. It's very fun. So I'm hoping to get caught up on that. Another show I got caught up on before this. Just watched the 2nd season of kind of a not B-rate, just kind of a cheesy sci-fi comedy. Not comedy. Well, not a comedy. Hey, just kind of a cheesy sci-fi show on Netflix. Dark Matter. That one's fun. It's. I'm having a hard time describing the series and shows and movies that I'm watching. But the first season was very good in my opinion. It's got like a 50% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, I think. It's about a 3-star show. I'd give it a little bit more than that. Well, the end of the second season was kind of rough in my opinion. Not to give anything spectacular away. But the first season was very good. It's got a very good premise. The premise of the show is, and this is something that's revealed in literally the first 5 minutes of the show, there's a bunch of people on a ship. Actually, this is going to spoil the first episode. There's a bunch of criminals on a ship. There's 6, I want to say. And they kind of go into like stasis, and when they come out of stasis, their memories are all gone. They don't remember who they are, and they basically have to go on this magical adventure to find out who they are. It's an interesting premise to a show. It's kind of cheesy in a sense of like they realize we don't want to be bad guys anymore, which is kind of cheesy, but I'm okay with that. Like I said, I have very low standards. But yeah, the first season was pretty good in my opinion. The second season had the episodes are very hit and miss in my opinion. They're either pretty good or not bad, just kind of mediocre. The last like 3 episodes of the season, the second season, were just kind of like, what are you doing with the show that I've been enjoying? Kind of left hopefully it come back for season 3 because I'd really like to see where they're gonna go from here. They kind of left it on an interesting point. Not to spoil anything. You should watch Black Mirror. It's a good dark concept show. I've heard a lot of good things about Black Mirror. I'm in the nether. Can't you just sleep? Using sleepy magicness? I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things about Black Mirror. Hey, Mr. Pigman, you want to go up here so I can put this down without having to punch you in the face? Because if I have to punch you in the face, you're going to be sad and depressed and try and kill me and all my friends. Just spilled water on myself. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Black Mirror. I'm gonna check that one out. Yeah, the Dark Matter. It's an enjoyable show. It's a show I'd recommend watching it. I'd go as far as to say I recommend watching it. It's not bad. Like I said, the end of the second season's kind of one of those things that they start doing things with characters that I'm not really wild about. Really, the whole season. They started off the season in a very kind of, why are you doing this to this character kind of way. Not to spoil too much, but the character is enjoyable. The writing is not bad. It's not fantastic. There's a reason it's not got the best writing or the best rating. I hope it's good enough to continue on because I would like to see where it goes from here. But that's about it for that. I got caught up on that. I think second season only had like 14 or so episodes. It was not a tremendous amount of episodes. it was enough. it was enough for me to go, you probably should consider rewriting that season. No. The episodes, there were a couple episodes that I really enjoyed out of the second go. So, Boko no Pico. Great foreign work and a thought-provoking show. I'll have to check that out. A lot of my stuff I do watch on Netflix and Amazon Prime, though, so... Boko no Pico. It sounds like an anime. I may be wrong about that. Anime is probably my least versed genre of TV. Just because I never got into that. I don't know if that is anime. I don't have anything against anime. It's just one that I never got into, I guess. I have to pee again. I should probably stop drinking all this water. I'm gonna soldier through it though. So we're 2 hours into this stream and I am not ready to give up now. Yeah, I need more. I've been doing a lot of stuff on the server, and while I do things on the server, a lot of grindy work, I like to watch Netflix and stuff like that in the background. That's how I get a lot of things done, is when I watch or play grindy games like this. Well, Minecraft's not like a super grindy game, but you get the idea. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this little overlook here, this little overhang. Let me go all the way out there with cobblestone. It's gay hentai. Okay, don't check that out then. Don't. Like I said, I don't know enough about television. Thought-provoking foreign work. I mean, it's probably gonna provoke some thoughts. Especially if you're insecure with yourself. Don't Google that. Don't Google that, kids. It's not good. Okay. Well, today we learned don't trust things T-Man says. He will send you to gay Japanese porn. It sounds like something Japanese. That's why I kind of thought about it. It's the same. Hentai, anime. Am I right? I don't know. I don't watch enough Japanese stuff. Well, I know hentai is Japanese porn, or it's anime porn. I think the last. I don't even know if you consider it anime. I know some people do, some people don't. Is Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is a very good show. I'd recommend that is a kids show that I would recommend adults watch, because it is a very good show. That has a very good storyline behind it for a kids show. I watched it again a few years ago. Hey, Pigman, you want to go away before I accidentally punch you in the stupid face? Go down there. Go down there. There you go, buddy. I'm glad that didn't aggro you, because that probably would have made me sad on the inside. Boop. And let's get this side done work here real quick. Boom. Boop, 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 boom. You can see, I didn't realize this until the other day, but you can see the wither farm from here. I may make another rail over to the wither farm. Just enough. Look at that. I'll start putting down hikes here in a minute. Well, actually, we probably shouldn't. Just don't have any walls. Yeah, look at that. Wither farm. Is this someone over there? Oh yeah, there's someone over there. We can watch him from here. Who's that? Is that, yeah, it's Vigo. Ooh. Yeah, it's Vigo. Crazy guy way off in the distance. I should probably not be standing here for an extended period of time. That's funny. A serious recommendation note, consider Psychopaths. It's like Blade Runner. The anime, available on Netflix. I'll have to check that out. Like I said, I don't have anything against anime. I've never really taken up all the spawns. All parts of the plan. I don't know. I've never really known anybody to recommend anime, so I don't really watch it. So most of the time, a lot of the shows I watch off recommendations of other people that I know. I don't know, should I go ahead and put the ice down? I kind of want to have a vague idea of what I'm going to do here. Oh god, I need to stop drinking all this water. Good news is I'm not going to have any kidney stones. Oh. Alright, I think I should go ahead and put the ice down, but I feel like if I put the ice down, a ghast will break it, so I'm not going to. But there's going to be ice right in here, and there's going to be probably what I was thinking about doing was stairs, because by god, I love stairs. Stairs, and then I'm gonna punch you on accident. There's gonna be tree. There's gonna be leaves, then tree. Participles. Participles. What am I saying? Leaves and wood. I have a vague idea of what I'm doing. I'm actually gonna run back in here real quick. Sounds chill. Yeah, I need to Netflix and chill. Haha. Yeah, I need to. There's a lot of different genres I still need to check out for shows. A lot of shows I need to watch. So many shows I need to catch up on that have happened. I need to still watch Game of Thrones on a. Well, I don't have a way to watch that show, which is the only reason I haven't watched it yet. I watched the first season. I watched the very first season of the show. It's very enjoyable, and something I would enjoy because I also like medieval fantasy, and that's exactly what that is. So I feel like I'd really enjoy that one, but I need to. What was I gonna say? I need to get somewhere where I can watch it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I need to get the smooth stone that I have, all of it, and/or smooth stone bricks. Watch Game of Thrones. Only one throne. Yeah, I need to watch that show, but I don't have anywhere to watch it. And like I said, was refreshing to the ice. Tiny stream lag. Oh man. My internet's dying. Yeah, I need to watch that show before it gets uber spoiled for me, because I know it's a good show. It's not that it looks like a good show. It is a good show. I've watched it. It's very enjoyable. Just don't have anywhere to watch it that's not piracy. And I'm not wild about piracy. Unless I just steal someone's password to the thing. I need to cook that. And we may go back to working on the storage room while I wait for that to cook. Yeah, because I don't have that much smooth stone left, and we need a lot to make the stairs. Let's just make a lot from here. Might be able to. I need to make another item transfer to take items from here to my storage room. Maybe not. That kind of defeats the purpose of having that room, though, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know. Let me make some stairs. See how many stairs I can get out of this sucker. How many stairs are you gonna give me? Because I know that's probably not gonna be enough. We'll take a quick break, just like 30 seconds, because I gotta run and use the restroom right now because I've drinking 2 giant glasses of water in the past hour, 2 hours actually. I just realized we're 2 hours into the stream, and we'll come back and we're gonna put down some stairs, and it's gonna be really fancy. We're gonna keep talking about TV shows. I'll be right back. And we're back. I apologize for that break. I was struggling. I was gonna soldier through it, but I couldn't. I need to. I've got a giant glass of water, and I have just been drinking that down. Because like I said, I think I'm starting to get sick. I'm not 100% sure on that, so yeah, I don't really want to take any risks. Actually, I should get more cobblestone because I'm gonna need to. Well, do brick stairs get blown up? I guess. I don't know. I don't think they do. But I'm gonna have other stuff that can get blown up by ghasts. Well, yeah, better be safe than sorry. Let's just encapsulate the whole thing in cobble. I don't have much cobblestone left. I'm gonna have to go strip mining. Balls. Yeah, I'm gonna go strip mining again. Okay. Well, the good news is I don't have to worry about all the cobblestone clogging up my systems anymore. So, okay, that works. Neat. Give me immediately reaches over and takes a big drink of water. Oh boy, okay. This is gonna be the fanciest nether tunnel you have ever seen in your life. Oh yeah, I was gonna wander around my base real quick and show you guys my base. Well, the new people who have joined, because everyone's saying, you have a fancy base, mister. Yeah, this is my base. It looks like mine's base, and he's now commandeered me on the fact that it looks like his base, so I'm trying to make it look less like his base. But yeah. So I was talking about this earlier in the stream. I just have my fancy little, my little hub area here. You can go in here. I'm gonna have a huge storage room. It's gonna be huge, to quote Donald Trump. And down here, you can just run right on down here. And I've got a strip mine down here. I've got a little gift for Kit whenever he comes back on to claim his prank. I've got the strip mine down there. It's got a really fancy item elevator that sends everything up here to this little series of chests, which is why I kept coming in here. I can dump off all my miscellaneous mining stuff and have it delivered to this mini storage room. And then you can come up here and put it in your actual storage room. This is all going to be a lot more clear. I've got a beacon. It's a level 3 beacon right now. I'm going to make it level 4 later. And then I've got my upstairs area, which is still covered in cakes from Poke and Russ and Star, who are very nice people. I fell down the hole again. And I'm going to build a village out there by that little lake. That's the shorthand version of it. That is the shorthand version. Let's slip back on through the portal and go back to working on the nether rail. Oh man, there's a lot of glowstone out there. I should probably... I need to get some more glowstone. I like glowstone. I do quite enjoy it. Bye, Dan. Enjoy your AFK-ness. Someone is buzzing. Look at that. Okay, let's... Anyway, I was talking about TV shows and stuff. I was talking about how I don't watch Game of Thrones, being a person that I am. Like I said, I need to. I'm gonna get around to it eventually. Probably not right now, or anytime in the near future. I don't know. I'll see what well, I guess it's on DVD. I could probably buy it on DVD and watch it there. I didn't think about that. So yeah, maybe I'll catch up on it soon. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff like that. If you haven't guessed, my skin. Another show that I've watched in the past. My skin is reminiscent of Doctor Who skin, because it's actually based on Doctor Who. Well, the bottom half is based on Doctor Who skin. My head is my own creation. I've watched Doctor Who before. My skin, real quick brief explanation before I get too far away from that, is originally, way back when I started this whole shindig, some 4 or 5 years ago, when I started playing Minecraft and recording it while I do it, and now streaming. I used to play a little game called RuneScape. It was a stupid MMO, and I still get suckered into playing it again from time to time. And, yeah, my RuneScape character was this dude who had a beard and a weird haircut, and I had the whole thing modeled after him at one point. And I did a Doctor Who mod review back when I did mod reviews, and I had a Doctor Who skin on, and I took and I reskinned that skin, because I liked the body of the skin with the trench coat, over my kind of bad... actual skin, and I took and reskinned it to have... How do I do skins? How do I take stuff off skins? I have like a little... kind of like just dress shirt and suspenders underneath it. Just kind of generic, not infringing on any copyrights or anything in any such ways. But yeah, that's just that's my skin. But I haven't watched anything in the last season, but I have in the past been known to watch Doctor Who. I find it to be an enjoyable sci-fi adventure, as I am sure I will possibly continue to. I have watched 1 season of Peter Capaldi's Doctor, and that is it. And I hated it. No! RuneScape, yeah, I saw it at a museum once. Yeah, people still play that game. I do from time to time. No. But, yeah, I have not ceased my oh, man, there's a cave back there. This is news to me. I have not ceased watching the show because Peter Capaldi is the Doctor. I ceased watching it because I am a cable cutter and I don't have access to a channel that plays it. So I rely it on Amazon. I think the new season may be on Amazon now. I know it's on there for pay, not Prime. Says the guy who pays $100 a year for Prime. Yeah, so I need to catch up on it. because I did enjoy the show, and I enjoyed Peter Capaldi's Doctor. I thought he was a very entertaining Doctor. He took an interesting spin on it. It's good to see an older fellow play the role of the Doctor again. Even though I did enjoy Matt Smith's Doctor, as well as David Tennant's being my favorite. It's actually the skin that it's based off of. The skin is actually based off David Tennant's Doctor. So that is another show I'd recommend if you've never seen it before. A little British comedy, which is fun. I'm trying to think of other shows. I'm just trying to keep the conversation going. I think I'm only gonna stream for a little while longer because my phone keeps buzzing, which indicates actually I should probably see what these messages are. Hold on, in case they are important. Okay, no, it's just people asking me. It's people asking me why North Carolina is becoming a liberal state. Going back to our political discussion earlier, I don't know, because people don't like bathrooms or something like that. I don't know. I don't follow North Carolina law. I'm from South Carolina, the better Carolina. We have more open racists. No. Oh god. Yeah, so that's fun. There's this new show HBO's making called Westworld that looks really good. I feel like that's one that I would enjoy. The HBO makes a lot of good shows. I know Silicon Valley's the one that I need to watch. I like how I say my reason for not watching movies, between the fact that I don't like going to movie theaters and the fact that I'm always like, oh, I just don't want to block off 2 hours of my time where I can sit down an entire day and watch a whole season of a show. But yeah, a lot of HBO shows look really good. Like Silicon Valley, Westworld, all those kind of shows. They look very entertaining in my opinion. I'd like to watch them if only they made some kind of. Is it HBO Go or HBO Now? One of the two of those services is, I think, do you have to have a cable provider to use those, or can you just pay for it individually? Because I may do that. Because honestly, as many shows as they make, probably be worth it. But I don't know. I do not know. Because mostly I use Amazon, Netflix. I used Hulu for a while, but there were some pretty good shows on Hulu. It wasn't really anything that kind of caught my fancy. Nothing that really stood out to me as worth paying how much ever I was paying for it a month. Which really isn't that bad. All these, oh god. Oh, this is a completely unexplored cave. So I guess this is a caving episode now. I should probably go and check out this cave while I let all that stuff cook, because it would be in chunk. Perfect. That's my perfect plan. Okay. Mine's new wither farm is very efficient. Is it now? This is news to me. No, I haven't been over there. I went over there to get some. Oh man, there's something in my eye. I'm sorry. There were some blazes that were spawned out on another fortress, and I went out there and I plucked a few of them for my own nefarious purposes. And that was the last time I used the wither farm. Okay, so let's do a little caving, a little fun time caving. I just realized my self is not wearing anything, any clothing whatsoever. Okay. So let's grab a little bit of chicken. And let's throw a torch on the hot bar. Let's do a little bit of caving. Just to let some of that stuff cook up there. And, ooh, this is gonna be fun. Wow, this goes down here. I'm mostly doing this because I need iron for the beacon. To sacrifice the great beacon gods. Oh, there's lava down here. Also, I need more diamonds. Just because I died the other day and lost all my diamonds. Yoink. Well, not all my diamonds, but I lost all of my diamond gear, so I'm kind of trying to build back up. I think I had like 5 diamond blocks before I died. Everyone else has got like 50, so I need to play a little catch up. Alright. My face itches. Alright, let's see here. Oh man. I also need to get some more diamonds so I can buy a new elytra, because I lost mine I think it was Star that gave me one. Star gave me an Elytra, I think my second day on the server, as the kind soul that he is. And I died with it on me in the nether, because I wasn't using any fire resistance potions. Was not fantastic. Oh man, did I talk about that? Yeah, I talked about this earlier in the stream. I died and lost everything. What? You use a star coupon to get you those blocks. Yeah. Need to invest in some of those. I hear those are pretty useful. Well, he's trying to go to the end of the world. So he did for half last night. We were all fiddling around, and Poke was trying to get him to use a star coupon, but he's trying to travel to the end of the world. Poor guy. I don't think she ever even turned it into him. Oh man. How do I... Okay, is that the whole cave? This is a very depressing cave. Wow. There's some coal over here. I don't really need it, but yeah, this is depressing. Okay, so I guess I just have a giant cave in the middle of the... Could leave that open. Have like a cave exhibits in the middle of the floor. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Let's see here. Is this big enough to put in another block of storage chests? 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. That'd be, log. Space. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll put this right here. There'll be another log right there. It's magic. You know. You know, fella. Yeah, this is gonna be a... I don't know really why I need a storage room this big. There's not a particular reason for it, just kind of other than I want one this big. I kind of had him put 3 stacks of bookshelves on the 3rd day. Had him get 3 stacks of bookshelves on the 3rd day. I haven't used them. Off now. Bye, Vigo. It's been fun having you. Hope you enjoy. What am I getting buzzed for? Oh, T-Man, thanks for the retweet. I shouldn't be checking my phone in the middle of this, but you're buzzing my phone, guy. Thanks for coming out. Thanks everybody for being here. I say that like I'm ending the stream. I'm not. I plan on playing for like another hour. We'll go to the 3-hour mark and see where we go from there. Cause I am kind of hungry. I had a big bowl of chili. I made a big thing of chili last night, and it's very good. I had a big bowl of chili for lunch, which is never advisable before you sit down for 3 hours and stream. But yeah, that was exciting. Where is that? I also need that so I can make some of this. Shoop. And let's just turn all this into slabs because I'm gonna need it anyway. And actually, we need some of those bum-ba-da-bum stairs. Hey, how many things look like smooth stone now? That can't be all the smooth stone that I had. I had like 40. Hello? Oh, there we go. Neat. Fascinating. There we go. I knew I had some of this stuff around here somewhere. Boop. Alright, let's make a bunch of stairs. They are your friend. Okay, let's go and do a little bit more progress. But I may actually end up putting another beacon in the storage room as it stands right now. Okay, let me grab all this coal. I don't really need this because I already have like 4 stacks. Actually, I have more than that. I've got probably close to 10 stacks of coal blocks now. For no particular reason, you know, just to have. Oh man. So yeah, if anybody needs coal blocks, let me know. Because I am flush. Is that something people still say? Flush with gold, flush with cash. Am I old? Boop, 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 boop. And boop, 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 boop. Okay. Is that 5? Yeah, that's 5. Perfect! So yeah, I'm gonna, probably, like I said, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna have this. It's gonna be like this on all four corners. So it's like it's gonna be storage. There's gonna be an entrance, one of these little door things, and I am gonna get this rigged up to where it's redstone. And this way is gonna go over to the farms, and I'll probably have another door over here leading to the farms as well. Are my thoughts on the subject matter. So that way, there are multiple ways to run away and hide when people come to murder you. Okay. So I did the floor was andesite. Polished andesite, I'm sorry. Boom, 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 boom. The floor is polished andesite. The walls were jungle wood. The walls have eyes. The hills have eyes. The roof is on fire and is made of smooth stone brick slabs. And the back is made of spruce. We actually need to go get more spruce. That's what I was going to do before I took my first pee break. Hi, torch. And I don't have a whole lot of chests right now, so I'm just going to leave those open like that. So that's like, yeah, you can put chests in there if you want. Let's actually go get right now, in this very moment, while it is indeed daytime, let's run off into the distance and gather a good gaggle of spruce leaves, or spruce trees, not leaves. Do I have any more ender pearls? I do. Because I like ender pearls. They are very fancy. Boop. They certainly help navigation. Okay, so I need to keep going this way. Shoot. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, one more should do it. Oops. Okay, 3 more. Same difference. Okay. Let's spruce the place up a bit. This jungle is huge, and I love it. Love it. I've been told by Russ, he says this is the first jungle base on Otlichno. I don't know if he meant this season or just in general, but I feel pretty special about that. It is really cool. I haven't done a jungle build this before, but I haven't done a jungle build really since Jungles came out, because I had a single player world, where when that snapshot came out with the jungles in it way back in, what, 2013? Oh, it was like 2012. God, that was years ago when these things first came out, and I built a kind of weird, funky base in the back of a jungle mountain. I only remember this because I found the world recently, and it was awe-inspiring to see how I haven't learned anything about basic building. No, it's it was pretty neat though. It's always neat to go back and look at those worlds. I think most of them are gone now because of all my hard drive wipes I've had to do on various computers over the past few months, but oh well, it is a shame. Boop boop. Okay, how many? Okay, stack should be enough. Gotta go. See you, T-Man. It's been great having you. Hope you have a good day, buddy. Vigo Man too, even though he's already gone. I look forward to buying some more of that tea merch. Oh man. So I'm probably gonna wrap up here fairly soonish. Not like in the immediate, like, I'm wrapping it up right now. No, I'm gonna wrap it up pretty soon. I'm gonna go for about 2 hours. I'll come back later tonight, probably about 8 o'clock, usual time. And it's about 8 o'clock, as I said before, with some Skyrim, because we need to do some more Skyrim. I was gonna do some Skyrim over the weekend, never got around to it. So I want to do more Skyrim, because that is an enjoyable game, and I have not played it in a few days. So we need to get cracking on that, so that I can start playing Dishonored, because I don't want to have too many games going at once. Like Leech knows my fun little Minecraft series. And then, oh, sorry, I zoned out for a second. Bad about doing that. Leech knows my fun little Minecraft series, and then I've got Skyrim. Like, story-wise, at least. Story-wise games, which I guess Minecraft isn't really a story game, but still, it's probably going to be my main thing for a while, because I am enjoying it, and it gives me a lot of things to stream. It's kind of like Cube World was my main thing for a while. Now I've kind of backed away from that. I know some people are disappointed about that, but, get over it. No, it's, I get it. I get it. Not a lot of people there was a decent backing on my channel for Cube World. I'll probably play a little bit more eventually. But for right now, man, oh man, am I enjoying me some Minecraft again. It's projects like these where I can just kind of sit here and yak for an hour or two. I know I said that with kind of a Bostonian accent. We got Pakika. I am a Californian that's living in the rural South. I have nothing to do with Boston. Oh, hi, Mr. Torch. You're not meant to be there. I need to take this off my hotbar. Okay. Actually, let me go real quick while I'm thinking about it. This may be getting clogged up. Yeah, it's starting to get there. Because this is probably about as far as we're gonna go with this. Then we'll put down some stairs on the boom. Or we're gonna we'll put down some more stairs in the nether rail. I'll probably come back and finish the nether rail tomorrow. I think I'm only gonna do one early stream. I think I'm doing a little election day watch party for the election, because who else doesn't want to be intoxicated when they find out the results of this? But oh, yeah, I love the way this is going. Let's see if we can get some more chests up and running. Where'd my water go? I'm starting to get thirsty again. Smelling all over myself. I'm a child. Get my flannel wet. Yeah, I got me some flannel. It's I'm not used to wearing. Usually don't wear long sleeves, but it was cold today for once, which is weird. It was 80 degrees on Friday, but today I think it's only like 50 something, which is still fairly warm for the South. But do I not have more chests in this? I thought I did. I have two trap chests. Do I not have? There we go. Okay, where are these guys? Let's go ahead and make some more chests. It was fairly warm here today in rural South Carolina, which is, like I said, a shocker. So I decided to bust out the flannel, and I'm wearing long sleeves. I could roll them up. I had them rolled up this morning, and it got so cold I had to roll them down. And I was wearing a jacket too. I got a new jacket. It's fancy. It's not really that fancy. It's a hoodie with wool linings, because man, it was on sale. Man, oh man, do I like to splurge some days. Yes, I do. Okay, do I have any more? Sorry, putting down random chests. Boop. This stuff. That's what I'm looking for. We'll just throw that down right there. And I think, where did all those logs go? This is why I'm looking forward to having an effective storage system. Did I seriously run out of logs? Oh no, they're there. There's gotta be more than that. Are you serious right now? What? Are you no. There's no way that is all logs, oak logs that I have. Well then, okay. Fascinating. Okay, let's do some of these numbers. I'm doing some of these numbers so I can get some of these numbers. I believe this is the order that it went. Yes, tripwires. Let's take half of these guys. Make some more trip chests. Boop boop, boop boop. Dun 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 dun. So we need 2 more regular, 2 more trip. Let's see if I can do that. Dark oak wood, that's acceptable. We can use that. Bunk. And bunk. And let's go ahead and make some more trip chests. Alright, are these guys regulars? Yeah. And then I should just be able to throw these guys in here. I'll take care of the rest of those laters. Yeah, this storage room is coming along quite well. It is huge. I'm gonna get a bunch of item frames and I'll put them on all the chests to signify whatever's in the chests, and it's gonna be really fancy. Yeah, well, and also I should probably turn one of these bays. Well, I may do that in the middle. I think I'm gonna do like a big crafting enchanting area in the middle of the room, but I need to get it all cut out first. So I'm probably gonna continue doing that off stream later. Let me make some more stairs, and we'll go put some stairs outside, and then we'll end this little shindig for now, because I am in the need of a break. I have been going for 2.5 hours. Okay, we're good on that, yeah. So I'll probably do a lot, so I'll probably do more work on the nether rail off screen, because the nether rail isn't quite much there. There isn't quite. Let's finish one side first, because this is just gonna be mostly carving out area. Well, really both of the things are gonna be just carving out area. They're not gonna be too terribly exciting. What I need to start doing is carving stuff out first, because the carving out portion of the boring process of creating a storage room in an underground base, not very exciting. That is the one thing that is convenient about videos and let's playing that I have noticed, is that I can record, because my stream I feel like I have to do several hours. Like right now I've done almost 3 hours of streaming, and I feel like, I can't help but feel that I should do, well, I can't just hop on and say, well, I'm gonna record, or I'm gonna stream for 20 minutes. I can hop on, say I'm gonna record for 20 minutes, I can hop on, say I'm gonna record for 5 minutes. I can do an entire project out over the course of days and get one video out of it. Or on a stream, I can get multiple streams. So it's kind of, there's a lot of busy work that gets included in streams. It's kind of hard to choose what to stream, what not to stream on, like that whole thing with building the item converter. Or not the item converter, the item transfer line in the strip mine. Hi, you're not aggro, are you? Okay, good. Is this, what is this? I don't know what this is. It was intruding. It was recently intruding too, because this wasn't here, because I covered that, and I just did that today. Interesting. Fascinating. Okay, let's open that up a little bit. Hey guy. You like falling? I just fall. Remember to set your clocks back, even though it happened, what, yesterday? Yeah, so, like I said, it's kind of weird to choose what to stream, what not to stream. Like, the prank cleanup went very well, because I could talk about that. And just general. I'm trying to, I want to honestly, God, I don't know why. It's enjoyable, don't get me wrong. I love being on here, but, it's like, I was trying to move away. The whole thing with when I got my new processor was like, oh, cool, I'm gonna be able to stream a wide variety of games, so I'm not just going to play these games where I have to sit there and talk for 2-3 hours straight, which is effectively what I've done. And I can, in my opinion, hold decent conversation for 2 or 3 hours straight, which is what I've done today. I was gonna say tonight. I've gotten used to streaming at night, which is why I'm trying to break out and stream during the day a little bit more. But yeah, it's kind of like I don't know what to talk about for 2 or 3 hours straight, and then my voice starts to hurt and stuff like that. That's why I like playing Skyrim, because I can just kind of take a back seat and let the game do the talking. Man, that was philosophical. Not really, but I mean, it's really what I end up doing, is I just kind of sit back, let the game do all the work for me, and just make snide remarks about what's happening in the game. Like, I couldn't do that now, just be... Away you go. I can do that with games like Skyrim. And not that I don't like, it's not that I don't like streaming, or streaming Otlichno. It's very enjoyable, because I do get to tell my stories. And that's one of the reasons I got into this whole shebang to begin with, the whole Minecraft. Well, YouTube and Twitch in general was kind of like, hey, I want to talk to people about things going on and topics in general. And that's exactly what I've done. That's exactly what I've managed to do. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end it off here for now, because I want to take a break. We've been going for 2.5 hours exactly in like 30 seconds. Well, technically we've already gone for 2.5 hours, but I don't count the intro slate because I always edit that out for the YouTube cut. That's always just like 10 minutes of music, so Because we're at 2 hours and 39 minutes and 38 seconds right now, according to Open Broadcast Software. Anyways, I'm going to end it off here, and I'm going to be back next time. Next time, probably tomorrow. We're going to finish up probably working on whatever. Actually, what I'll probably do tonight is I'm going to carve this out all the way back, open this up, carve it out, make it nice, and then I'm going to go through over here in the nether rail, and I'm going to finish putting up some of the stone. I'll probably... Also, I'll probably finish the nether rail tonight if I don't get bored doing this, which I'm going to do tonight as well. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this particular stream. I was going to say stream of the Otlichno server, and we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tonight at around 8 Eastern for some Skyrim fun, some more adventures of Bork the Orc. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Chris, signing off.